Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed the Season 3 draft, you got a few seconds, go back, check it out, because Season 3, booking-wise, is officially about to get started right here, right now. And during that draft, Cheek had the Wheel of Draft Destiny. For me, at some point this season, will have a star just automatically vetoed. Cheek could just pick a wrestler and be like, no, you're not booking that wrestler tonight. So that's pretty intense. For Canada, hi, Canada.
Yes, sir. What's good?
Oh, I was like, did I scare him away?
No,
Dramatic.
Yeah, no, that was intense. Season 3, man, it's scary times. I get it, but Canada, in a weird way, it was kind of a punishment, but could be a reward. Ended up with Cody Rhodes off the wheel, but he was preparing. Yeah, I was gonna say he was preparing to end his draft, and then Cheek just said, "Well, I'm gonna make you spend like 400,000." And of course, Cheek, hi, hello.
Hello, I did not miss the draft, unlike some of our viewers, but I did miss you guys in the in-between time.
Dang. And we miss the viewers as well, especially the viewers that like the videos. Oh man, we miss you guys daily.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's just a great way to be impactful. And Cheek not only had the Wheel of Draft Destiny, but he was the one who got to see his emails at the end of last episode, so he's kicking us off for the Season 3 booking.
I will. So if I rest my male solo champions, though, so that's plural, so that kind of sucks. I get to know a guy. So not going to go out of my way to get it, but if it happens naturally, that's perf. Anyways, just a quick refresher. Braun Breaker wants Shawn Michaels within the next 2 weeks. So we have that. We only got 100 grand even coming in to the season here, so we're not gonna be able to do much.
Hop in with a question. Can you go to manage roster real quick and just pull up your roster and just scroll down to the bottom of it? Okay. When you were on your journal, it was like Hail Mary's contract ends week 20, and I was like, is that just an old entry that moved up, or did she pop on your roster magically?
Hail Mary. No, but El Grande Americano is on my roster magically, so let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, oh man. So I don't have the beefiest of rosters right now, but I feel pretty good about the roster. Power cards. Ooh, pre-match fizz could be nice to get.
Oh, and we've got another increase of prices as we're in Season 3. So Physio, 18,000.
I know, 18 grand. Imagine.
Oh.
There we go.
Got it.
I imagined.
Imagine
Okay,
it.
so let's start working on this card, So I guess we're just gonna hop right into it. We're just gonna knock this out, and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna come out swinging because, I mean, no seasons are guaranteed beyond
This is true.
the present. So, and then Sol Ruka, she's looking for an enemy. She's defeated Trish Stratus. That foe is dead.
R.I.P.
But can a new foe arise? Can Tamina God?
Tamina God.
Can she pry the title away from Soul? Can she snatch Soul's soul? Okay. All right. Now we're looking. We're cooking. Let's see though. I want to get wild with my ladies.
Amen.
Yo.
Oh, hey, yo.
No hezzy.
Let's see if Natalia. I don't know if either of these make any sort of semblance of a decent half-ass tag team, but you know what? Blair Davenport and Trish Stratus are going to be one. So's Nia and Natalia.
We can-
The killer ends.
This is our GM mode. We can make whoever we want to be a tag team.
Oh yeah, speaking of, that might throw some sauce
Baby.
on things. And then, okay. Speaking of tags,
Oh,
do you like dragons?
Oh shit, the duo.
Do you like dragons, or do you like your El Grande
Ooh.
Americano?
Plot twist.
I know.
Trick ya.
I didn't think I was going there. But yeah, I'm going here though.
Hell yeah.
So there we go. I know, another belt, another strap. We stay strapped on NXT.
Hell yeah.
At this rate, we're gonna be NXT 3.0.
Ooh, I like it.
And then of course, Roman.
Reigns.
Does he reign though?
Hell yeah.
Okay, we got
Oh.
one men's title left.
Every title on the line, baby.
Every freaking title, dude. And everyone on the roster
Hell yeah.
is in a match tonight. Does it get any better? I mean, we have 5 matches tonight, 4 of which feature. Actually, yeah, they all do. Oh, my
5.
goodness.
That's crazy.
Can you do this anywhere else? No. All right, now let me figure out this curve, man. Okay.
Kirby?
Probably not. Probably not. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh,
Man.
oh man.
I like.
Dragons.
Yes, I do like dragons. I just feel like. Let me see what stipulation we can do here.
Tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs.
That's gonna do that. Throw tables on there.
Oh, you're just getting all saucy like.
Yeah, we're just kind of getting into the weeds. Oh, table match specialty, yes. Okay, now you're probably thinking, what are you gonna do about those promos, Cheek? Well,
I was thinking it.
well,
too.
good for you, because I was not thinking that far ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
me see
Jalen
it.
Brunson, and then you
Jalen
could
Brunson,
use your
dude.
homecoming card from the draft.
One promo, they don't like him.
No,
He does the
Imagine.
talking with his game.
Oh yeah, true.
that's why he doesn't talk much. That's why he's got a 1 on the mic. Do I go to the well? I'm not gonna have.
Oh,
I'm not gonna have much.
what was Triton again? 15? Was he in the 15?
Oh, he's in the 20s.
Oh, jeez. That's our king.
I know. But I have money tied up in the show. I only have so much left. I can't freaking
That's true. And all your stippies.
do that out and then, yeah, gosh, this is just such a.
Does he pull an ECW?
Let me see.
No promos. Does he pull a cheat code?
Oh my gosh.
Does he get the tables? Oh,
I know.
Do you have what's the NXT card where you get people cheap? I don't know if you'd be able to really utilize it to the full extent. I always forget what it's called though. The brand card, fresh meat.
I know. Yeah,
meat.
fresh meat. And I got 2 of them. The next,
Three
so
superstars.
3 super. I get them half off.
yeesh.
But the problem is, again, I only have, no matter what way I
Yeah.
cut it, 40 grand. So this isn't the week 2 get some fresh meat, if you know what I mean. But it could be a week to pop the, where the hell did it go? Special promotion. Retain most of my fans since I won't have any promos. But maybe the show won't be that bad because,
A lot of belts.
yeah, putting belt to ass.
I feel like the promos don't
I know,
affect like
it's-
the show quality either. It's just kind of like the little extras you could get out of promos you would just miss out on this week.
And I want this show to be juiced. So we're going to
Oh,
get a
it was
random
not.
tables match. Just go out of here.
Nice.
Yeah, we might just skip the promos. And I don't have any monies, so I'm not gonna
No money.
go sign somebody just to throw a Hail Mary at a promo.
So you're not using the homecoming card to make Jalen Brunson a permanent star?
No,
Okay.
Oh, that was awesome.
no, it wouldn't have. See,
Kanda
as you
was just
yawn as
yawning
you
at
say
the
that,
thought.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's insane.
Oh, that'd be so
Jalen
good.
Brunson,
Wow.
oh.
Dang. There's some New York Knicks fans watching us right now. One of 3 of them that's just like punching air right now.
So between, I got 3 tables matches on the card. One of them's gonna go off.
Or make it 2. Oh, you changed that one.
This is a big early swing from Cheek.
This
Bring
is
it season
huge.
3.
Well, because this
Scary
is
to not have them
TLC.
opener and closer though, because one of them's gonna get 5 stars.
Oh my gosh.
On it, dude.
That's tables match. This is alright. So this is tables. That's a specialty. TLC is a specialty. This tables. Maybe I should do Iron Woman. as a specialty. This tables was not special. I only got 4K left.
Unless you just make that your opener.
What, this?
But it's only one
but,
random tables
yeah.
match. Yeah.
The only
That's
way
a
to
big
guarantee which one it would hit would be to only have one tables match.
Okay, so that's her specialty, special. I could change this one.
Feels
But
weird
then
giving hints and helping each other out versus co-op.
I know.
Next co-op will screw up accidentally.
On it.
I'm gonna leave. So I guess this one could change. I can't change it to anything else. So it's either got to be tables and I risk where the random goes, or I just go normal. So we're just gonna go normal, just to save.
I respect it. Make sure your main goes crazy.
And then I like this curve, I think. Oh gosh.
TLCs are one of the highest match quality boosters.
Man. That's tough. She's 80 pop, 61 pop. The pop and the ring XPs are higher.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's tough.
I know. And I got the face heal. I think I'm gonna swing it. I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean,
This is
pop
just-
and the
Maybe
match
maybe I won't have a curve this week. It's just all straight high across the
I was gonna
bar.
say, it
You know
could
what I
be-
mean?
all fives, dude.
Yeah, like the main should hit for sure
Okay.
big time. And then if those
Okay.
first
Big time.
matches are equal, it won't hurt you.
Okay. All right. I think that is.
Big time.
This is how you come out and
Now,
start a
Chief,
season, folks.
Sorry, before you submit, just because I don't want you to get yelled at in the comments, check your season challenges since we're at a
Okay.
new season before you submit.
Okay. I'm making sure all my belts are on, by the way, too. Okay. Where the hell are my season challenges?
Page.
Go home, baby.
Bottom. There it is.
I'm drunk. All right. Season challenges. About face. Change the role of 10 superstars. I don't do that one a lot, but if I do, I will get a random power card. Blood, sweat, tears. Promote 3 superstars to a new rank, which we do tend to do that. I can get that one. So that one's pretty worth it as well. You get the contract negotiate too. Triple threat champ, as Canada calls it. Triple threat matches. Random power
If
card.
this video's out before that video, and they're gonna be
Oh
like, what the
yeah,
hell?
that's fair. I don't do a lot of triple threats, so we'll see about that. Medically minded, book 15 shows without an injury. Now that is up my alley. Injury rehab. Why do I need an injury rehab 3 if I book shows that people don't get hurt? What the hell backwards thinking is this? Yeah, ambulance master, book 3 ambulance matches, and then you get a random one that's higher than normal. See, if you book ambulance master where people get hurt, then you should get an injury rehab card. Just makes sense. I don't know. Buy them out. Purchase all your power cards before a show 5 times. I do not do that. I do not have enough cash. Tools for the job.
You already started on that one.
Yeah, already started. Spend 400,000 on power cards, so we're on our way. Big break. Hire 5 superstars to get a contract negoti. Not bad. We hire superstars, so we can do that one easy. Team call out. Book 10 shows with tag team call out. Well, so we should get there by the end of the season. And then part of the team, renew the contract of 5 superstars. So that's a good card to get. It is worth it. So we just got to sign some people to re-sign them. So there we go. Those are the NXT, I'm dubbing it 3.0 challenges for this year. So look at that. Look at this. 5 matches, 5 titles, 5 great matches. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Austria
We're about to
won't
run
know
through a
what's
brick wall.
coming. NXT 3.0.
That's why yeah.
All right, we got a WCW.
Damn it.
The game was pleased with our performance. No time for complacency. True. My grandpa used to always tell me, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Words to live by. Maybe inspired a viewer today. So you know what? We're taking nothing for granted. What we expect to be WWE's premier brand again this year. Time to execute. Oh, it'll be cute. Kudos to WCW. Fuck you, Armando. ECW's got some catching up to do. You ain't catching up. How do I tell him he's going to stay in last? We'll just say this. He lost last year. Lose again this year.
Bitch. Shoot
Pride
bitch at the end of that.
comes
Bitch.
I know.
Bianca's starting the season pissed. What did I
Uh-oh.
do to make her mad at the end of last season?
Didn't keep a
Find out.
promise.
Jade was. Oh, wait. Oh,
Wow.
this is what happened to me at the start of season 2 because I had released. Well, I think I released Bianca. No, Bianca was in the match. This is where season 1, I released Gargano, and Ciampa was like, bro, what the heck?
Yeah.
Ironically, this time her partner is back. Like, they are together.
True. That's crazy.
But she's like, no, you cut her for a
Metal
week.
knowledge.
So I guess,
Cut people at Mania.
yeah, because we had it with Gargano last season. I forgot. I was like, why the hell is she mad at me? So a little decrease there. We'll have to try to fix that early. Ooh!
Oh,
Like that. So one of our power cards for drafting someone that has a little perky perk is Queens of the Ring, which we know goes crazy. To the Moon. Another
Ooh, dang.
very good one. Get
Very
some
good.
pop. Veto Champ. We like that. Little back alley crew if I just want to beat up one of the boys in an alley. Oh, a second Queens of the Ring.
Wow.
Uh-oh. About to go sign 20 female stars. And then, of course, sold out. I feel like you have to get a sold out here. We had
Limited stock.
Oh, my God. A third one.
Dog.
Let's go, baby.
That's
You're just gonna have a
insane.
roster of
What is
females.
happening?
Yeah, no. This is nuts. How many? Dude, that's crazy how many people I draft. I knew I had a few that were going to get it, but that was a crazy amount of cards. And 3 Queens of the Ring is pretty wild. I just want.
Hard to.
Yeah, it's.
Pretty wild.
I'm glad the
Damn it.
cheat code I put in there paid off and got me.
Yeah,
as
no
many
kidding.
ones. I tried to get 4, so I must not have put it in right. But all right, so in our story, we got Real Steel since I'm over here. Superstars GM for Morale and Hellspot. I think I have Superstars GM. Well, I've got the real fancy one. Pending where we finish at the end of booking, I might grab that and just toss it on Bianca right away. All right. So Ciampa's got 2 weeks to get a world title match. We made that promise towards the end of last season. We didn't have him get that match at Mania, so this week or next week I need to do that. False Count Anywhere match to know some guys. Good card. False Count Anywhere is a killer on stamina. For my seasonal challenges, 10 shows of GM interference. Easy, but got to be intentional. I don't know if I want to do that 10 times. Season 1 I would, but as you get further in, you have more fans, they expect more, so I don't know if I want to throw 10 of those out there. We've also got 3 ambulance match, promote 3 to a new rank as well, 15 shows without an injury as well, role change as well. So Cheek and I are very similar here. 10 power cards against other brands to get a veto star. So that'll probably be one, like, I feel like that'll probably naturally happen. But if we get towards the end of the season, I can lick a few out to get the extra card. 10 shows of tag team call out for a rando. Fulfill 5 promises. We've already fulfilled 1. I am confused by that, but we've already got 1 somehow. So very
Alright.
cool to see. We get it to the moon.
Boo.
3 backstage brawls for a backstage brawl boost, and then 10 tornado tags for a tornado tag boost. So pretty. I think the GM interference one will definitely be skipping, but outside of that, we'll see. So routes for the season. If you didn't watch the draft before this, so part of my draft strategy was to bring some people back on the roster because we had feuds extend from last year. Canada, you'll see when he had his draft, he also remembered one of those and grabbed one of my leftover feuds early in the draft as well. But so we get to start with Randy Orton, Tommaso Ciampa at level 4, Io Sky and Bianca Belair level 2, Jade Cargill, Zelina Vega at level 1. So we're gonna go ahead and get started booking here. And I had been brainstorming this booking a little bit. And we're going to have to get a tiny bit creative. I think I am going to be making a signing here, even though I didn't want to make a bunch of signings this season. But I want to get stuff on the card to start. So, Ciampa, we need to get him his world title match now because, again, talked about it. Wheel of Draft Destiny. If I didn't do this week, Cheat could stop me from doing it next week. And then Tommaso Ciampa gets pissed at me. And we've put too much in to have him be pissed. But he's not going to fight Randussi because it's already level 4, and I don't want to make it stale. So for now, it's going to be Axiom getting a shot to be the world champion.
Wow. That's crazy.
Then on the women's side, we are not going to have the class alignments here. So as I was brainstorming, I was realizing I'm going to be doing that 10 role change. I'm going to have a lot of role changes. So I might get to that 10 pretty quick. This one I knew coming in. I took the meta 2 because towards the end of season 1, Canada gave them both the power card perk. So I drafted them in season 2. I drafted them again for season 3, knowing that they would get me some sort of power card. So this match probably not going to do great because it's all faces here, but 2 of these would turn heel in the coming weeks. So we toss that on. Then next, I wanted to double check here. So I was thinking the men's tag team scene, and this is where I'm going to make a judgment call. So I did double check. So New Catch Republic was a default faction in the game, but similar to what we had with the Meta 2 back in season 1 when Canada took them, even though they're partners in the base game at the time the GM mode stuff was set up in the game, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne have different roles. So one's face, one's heel. And this wasn't my initial plan. My initial plan was to have the Big Bad Booty Daddy go for the world title, but I'm thinking he's more likely to win if he goes for the tag titles because of the ring XP. And Scott Steiner was not an initial member, but he was a member of the NWO, so I could have a modified NWO here with Kevin Nash. And the thinking here would be, I know kind of like my level 25s are going to be high potential for the cheat code. And, you know, if they get the tag titles, I'm not going to never put them on the line. I'm going to put them on the line when I need the boost. So they could lose the tag titles. Steiner or Nash get stolen later. But if they were to win the tag titles right away, it creates a tiny bit of delay in being able to get one of those guys. Even a few weeks could be beneficial. And so where I'm going to pivot this, I think, is I am either going to do a GM interference here, or I'm going to sign a couple jobbers to just hopefully lose to the NWO. So for now, I'm going to go GM interference to just kind of get the ball rolling. We're going to help Scott since he's neutral and Nash is toothless smiling. Then with Randussy, I think I just want to give him kind of an opportunity to get into the ring. He's got the stamina. And initially, another one where I'm like, oh, do I need to change rules? Do I need to do something else? I was thinking these two could feud, Carmelo Hayes and Javon Evans, to like work them up together, but they're both heel. So then I was like, dude, that'd be kind of a sick tag team. So I'm debating what to do there, but for now, I think Javon Evans can face Randy Orton. And then where it leaves me is I could go Zelina versus Raquel, potentially replace the feud. Or I could go triple threat, potentially replace the feud. I could go Io and Zelina and eat a heel. But very similar, I, in my head, wanted to have Zelina and Raquel be a tag team, and one of them would have to turn. So kind of seeing this stuff on the card now, I think I am going to sign a couple jabronis to take on the NWO. I don't want to quit. So
The NW bro.
We're going to get Alcy Twaz and Chester in here to lose to the NWO tonight. And if they win, kudos to them. They earned it. Chester kind of looks like a janitor. So maybe they met in prison because Alcy Twaz is in prison and like Chester was just like mopping the floors, and then they're like, you know what, we could become tag team champions.
Will they?
I might leave the GM interference on. It might be worth the 2,000, but what a legendary moment if Chester and Alcy Twaz win the gold here tonight. Okay, so then that opens up Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. So then what I could do is I could have Tyler Bate as a face take on Carmelo Hayes. Then promo wise here, so I would be I think I'd keep the NWO heel. So I mean Scott Steiner would turn heel. So Tyler Bate needs to turn face, or excuse me, Pete Dunne needs to turn face to match Tyler Bate. Then we can just go call out Zelina to Jade, move that up a level. We could go call out Io to Bianca, move that up a level. And then I think just to knock it out, because I do like the idea of Raquel and Zelina. Basically, Zelina being like the Liv Morgan type of build. Had that team season 1. This is kind of like a modified version. So I think go ahead and do the turn for Raquel now. Then the last piece of my puzzle before I start moving this card around is the free agent that I was like, I want to see. I have one other feud, and I meant to double check the WrestleMania video before I did this, and I forgot. So I'm going to bank on my memory being correct here. I believe they are 10-14. They are very manly. They are naughty. And they are giant. And I will hope that they appear.
Big men.
There they are.
Big men.
So Shaq had a tag team with Tommaso Ciampa, the Baldies. They have their chemistry. He also finished the season with the Shaq team feud never getting finished. So I'm thinking I can grab him. I don't know if I'm going to have him all season. He's expensive because he's got 5 on the mic. We put a lot to get his popularity up last season. So he's expensive for Ring XP 11. But I'm going to grab him for 4 weeks. And then, you know, we'll kind of navigate, make a decision what to do as we approach the go-home show. If he's going to be a long-term fixture this season, or if we're just going to use him to kind of get this Axiom feud and go from there. So Shaq is back. Sorry, Ivar and Omos. It's not your time. And then we're going to put Shaq in this match to elevate with the pre-existing feud. Now I've got to figure out steps and curvatures. So this stays because this isn't going to be good. This is all faces, so even though the title's on the line, I don't trust it. So I got to decide here. I think if we go Randy and Javon and we give them tables, since that's Randussi's specialty, I don't think it's going to be... It's not going to be as good as Cheek's show this week, but...
Aw. That's right. Say it.
Yeah, no, I got no problem saying it. It's not going to be as good as Cheek's show this week.
Canada clip that, put it as a short.
All right, so I can do false count anywhere for the ability to know guys. Do I want to make... Because I might want to know guys later. It's just that stamina cost hurts. Ciampa would be... But I don't... I might do it because Ciampa will need to rest up, but he and Randussi are already level 4. So I think we are going to have this be false count anywhere in the main. It gets me the ability to know guys. Now I've got my show too expensive, so then we'll delay the Raquel role change and have her advertise. We can change her later. All right. So we are good to go. First show, WCW Season 3.
Oh,
second best show out of the two of us so far. We'll see what Canada brings to the table.
We're bringing it. Armando says, how's the prep going, all this? Can't wait to see the battle between ECW and Raw this year. We got the Great Muta. Great Muta did put out a good showing at WrestleMania. Great showing at WrestleMania. But
kissing ass.
It was not enough for Abyss. Triple H says Ross was promised last year where we need to be the best, not just competitive. I agree. We'll do better. I'm certain we're going to do better. As we go.
Oh, here we go.
3. It's going to be the only one. Nope.
Ooh.
Scouted.
Ooh.
Back alley crew. That's it.
You didn't get 3 women's
I know.
cards things?
That's insane. Most popular. Do not book our most popular. I also can know some guys. So Season 3 is all about knowing some guys.
It's all about who you know.
College, his junior year, because he said he wanted to join the family business.
But you're a medical doctor.
Believe me, I've told him that. But he just always says it's all about who you know.
Friendly note, Canada does have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
we do have a
look
lot
at
of
that
money.
Budge.
And we have this card.
Oh, come on,
right
baby.
Here.
Do it
But
now.
I think
Go
before-
shopping. Go shopping, you coward.
Before we go shopping, we have some cleanup to do. We are going to hit him with a little bit of chill
Let's
out,
go,
Cody.
dude. Punch him right in the
Chill
damn
out,
it.
dude. And when it hits, I don't know, when it hits a level 5, when it hits one of the jobbers you just got, I'm gonna cry. Other than that,
Dude, that would be...
I don't know if it counts because you didn't have them start of week 1. Remember, like we've done that before, that math. So I'm not sure, but now it is time to go.
Here we
We're
go.
going
No,
to the Immortals. and we're just letting it ride, baby.
Come on,
We're doing
baby.
a
This is
wide
exciting.
open immortal search.
Ooh,
Okay.
some newbies.
Okay.
Jesse the
First
Body
things
Ventura,
first.
latest DLC.
I think Jesse the Body is gonna have to be. I mean, we might have to do both Road Dogg and Jesse.
Hear me out. We have enough funds to maybe bring in all of them.
That would be
It
legendary.
could be. But we are gonna activate Godlike. The next immortal we sign this week is free, meaning we're gonna go
Let's
for the most
go.
expensive one, which would technically be Road Dogg Jesse James. But I just, with one popularity more, I just like the new body. Get some new bodies in here, baby. That's what I'm thinking.
Body.
I'm gonna have to.
So we're gonna go ahead.
I'll have to send you like
Oh, I should actually.
a deadlock
see everybody's-
clip of them doing the Jesse Ventura impression. That way you can get a feel for Jesse's vibe, because he's
Perfect.
out there. It's a good one.
How would
should
you?
look at all the
How would
perk
you
vibe as we-
explain Jesse's vibe
Yeah, how would you?
if you're gonna impersonate it?
I can't impersonate it, so Cody, just put one of the deadlock clips right here. Shout outs
damn
to
it.
deadlock.
King, you better explain to him this is my country, which is bigger than your ring. You better tell him to go look at the New York Times today, the LA Times today, and see whose picture stood with the President of the United States.
There we go. We have
Talks about being a
Workaholic
Navy
here.
SEAL a lot.
That's not bad. Workaholic's not good. Quick recovery. Ooh, pretty decent, but I mean, I don't really injure my superstars anyways. Free health spot 1 is just like kind of whatever. And again, another workaholic. So we didn't hit the jackpot on any level
The new
5 perk.
jackpot.
Oh no, dude. But I think it's still gonna stand. We're gonna sign Jesse Ventura, the body.
Let's go. Love
For the
it.
whole-
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
And what we're also going to do is sign
Andre.
Road Dogg
Road Dogg.
Jesse James to 1 week
Ooh.
because we have a homecoming card.
Boom.
Oh, there it is. Look
So he's
at
gonna be out
that.
for 2
There it
weeks.
is.
That's how you wheel and deal.
And last but not least, we're signing
My
one
antique
more,
card.
baby.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh. Drop that wad.
Okay, we're dropping wads.
He startled himself a little bit, which is fair. I was startled for him.
Came in hot.
Oh, wait. Ah, smart man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Smart
Of course,
man.
Cody just realized
Yeah.
it. We do. Where is it? Where is
Maybe
my
towards
health?
the
Where's
top?
my power card?
Think
There. Oh,
You definitely still have it somewhere.
imagine. Oh, there it is. Contract magnet. We got 3 of them. 2 times per season. 3 times this time. We had 10 weeks to a contract duration. And we're gonna leave it for now. But just remember, in our back of our minds, we have that ready to go.
Damn.
And you think I'm done signing superstars?
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
I had something I wanted to look up. And there he is.
Ooh, Raymond.
Yeah, I like it.
So we got Rey Mysterio, who is a level 0. He got hit with the chill out
He's
last
got
week.
his
I
little
gotta chill
his
out.
perks, though, so that's cool.
He does have all of his perks. Wow, cool. That's actually really interesting. I think we'll just sign Rey to a cool because again, we gotta be careful of our money here. We're gonna sign Rey
Wow.
to 4 weeks.
Your free agency was the equivalent of my booking. Like,
Mm.
just off the charts. Very good.
It was.
That's
We're
how you
gonna
Oh,
sign.
shit.
Oh,
hit
my
him with
goodness.
boom. Like we went up to level 6 real
no
quick.
big deal. This is basically Canada's Triton.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Boom.
boom, hit him up again, already up to level.
Wow.
Rey Mysterio. Until Cheek grabs him from me. That's okay.
Yeah, get him up for me.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, we're going to start off this week, Hot 2. We're going Kevin Owens. We're going Demon Finn Balor. We're going world title match. Extreme rules is Demon Finn Balor, especially. Can Kevin Owens stay hot off WrestleMania? Or will the man who hates Canadians, will he come through? He hates the Canadians. What can we say? We have our tag teams. Might as well get this going. We got the Abyssal Bros. And who do I want to put them up against? Something's telling me that a little bit of a Rey Mysterio And I don't know, like I'm thinking teaming him with somebody popular, somebody maybe I didn't really expect to have on my brand. I think Cody Rhodes has to step in and go for some tag gold, baby. Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes. Tell me that's not a good team.
He's just trying to teach Rey how to work wrestling. He's like, oh man.
Well, how to come back from another injury. Rey had another surgery on his knee, of course. But why did this not? Oh,
I genuinely don't know why not. Because that finished at level 3. It went from 2 to 3 at Mania.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it. I don't know.
That's wild.
Things we have to deal with, but that is a-okay with me. And as I look throughout my roster here, I might have to pause on that idea of the Abyssal Bros right now because I don't have a lot of heels on this roster. Maybe I should have. I mean, Road Dogg was the most expensive one, so maybe I should have signed him to the full contract and signed Jesse to 1 week. But again, I'm trying to figure out what I can do here. I think we'll start with. We do need a lady, unless I have Becky Lynch either double up this week, which might be the case. Becky Lynch might be going for dual tag gold against Tatum Paxley and Charlotte Flair. Maybe we'll get that going, and maybe we'll have dual champion. Oof, we do not have a heel on the brand. It's okay for this week, but I think we're just going to have to get something going. See what happens. And remember, we got to start swapping people after this week. And Road Dogg comes back, and that'll be a good person for Jesse and Chura to feud with. So, okay. We're already, I think to fill out the card a bit more, we're going to have to pivot and see if this actually has cooldown on it. That's going to be some tribal knowledge. No, there is no cooldown on it. So that's just really weird.
It's weird because we've inherited feuds from other brands before. So I don't think it's like because it was my brand. We've seen other brands steal a feud accidentally. So
yeah, that is true. And I think what we're just going to have to do here is throw it in a fatal four-way. Our most popular guys, just get them in the ring, see what they can do. 2 new bodies. We could throw the men's title on. I think we might as well just to boost up the ratings on this, but it's going to be stuck in the middle of the card. And we are going to at least have a couple promo slots. We're going to do some, of course, advertising with our advertising queen. She's back on the brand, of course. Where would we be without Alexa Bliss? And I think Aleister Black, I think maybe we'll just do a role change with him since we got it, and we'll find somebody for him to take on next week. And of course, I don't want to get yelled at either, so let's go take a look at our season challenges. About face, change the role of 10 superstars. We're already doing that with Aleister Black. Perfect. Book a show with tag team call out promo. 10 shows with a tag team call out promo. We can probably do that. Spend $1 million or more on shows. That's bound to happen. No pain, no gain. 10 shows with training promos. I guess we'll have to figure that one out. Maybe Ray can do some training. We got to book 10 TLCs. We already got 1 of 3 for promoting a superstar to a new rank, just like Cody had 1 of 3 for one of his.
Yours I can explain though. So you got it you took Ray from 0 to 5, and then when he gets level 10, you're gonna get another one.
That's pretty okay. That's pretty dope.
That'll be solid.
Yeah, that actually is pretty sweet and a pretty great prize there. Contract negotiation 2 at 4 weeks, so contract negotiations, pretty awesome. 3 Wee Woos matches, everybody's got that one. I got it too. 10 Falls Count Anywhere, 10 shows with self promos, and 10 tornado tag matches. I got a lot of match ones, TLCs, ambulance, Falls Count Anywhere, and tornado matches. So let's start by knocking some of those out right now, I guess. I don't think I can afford a tornado. I can't afford a tornado tag. So I'm going to do it to open up the show. We got Extreme Rules, but I think that's all I will do right now. We're not going to buy anything. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to think of what I want to do with everything else. Coming up, let me take a quick look all of our. I think I gotta go with what I got for now. I'm gonna have to pivot as we go along, but for right now, we got our tag titles on the line. We got the men's title on the line. We got the women's title on the line, and world champion, of course, just Tatum Paxley versus Julia. I think Australia is gonna enjoy week 1.
Unfortunately,
except right now.
Yeah, I was like, that kind of sucks. Season 3 off to a brutal start as we have to go to ECW first. And they're going to kick it off, though. Members of the YS6, Eric Rowan and Joe Gacy, going to take on Pretty Deadly for the tag titles. And the YS6 get it done. 3 stars on that match. And a new feud. Fun times. KSI says that's a prime opportunity to be a fan of ECW. And 2 people agree and support KSI as he hopes to build the brand on ECW. And this hurts my heart. The Choo Choo Chains are fighting each other in week 1. Armando doesn't even realize what he has at his fingertips. And Wendy Choo gets a win. 2 stars. Dog Daddy comes out to the ring and says, I'll run this shit, Charlie. And no one knew who he was talking to, so nothing happened. Charlie spent all last season injured, so they forgot he existed. Then we go over to Lola Vice, Molly Holly. Molly Holly closed season 2, trying to get a feud going with Jakara Jackson. She's like, maybe I can get some going with Lola Vice. She does. They begin a feud, and it's a 2-star match. Scarlett, of course, just come out to the ring, letting me and the boys know that if there's a cross-branded women's match and she's put in it, she's probably going to win the thing. And she gets 5 fans in the process because she's the GOAT. Then it is going to be the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows, Coral Anderson teaming up to take on the AOP, Akam and Orazar here. They don't have Pat McAfee with them this season, though. They lost their P. And you can't be a man without your P, so they take a 2-star loss. Good Brothers get the win. China comes out, calls out Gigi Dolan. Gigi Dolan doesn't give a damn, so no rivalry. And in the main event, Alpha. He's already the TV champion. Now he's trying to be the TV champion and the world champion. With Great Muta, who we saw at WrestleMania step up, going to try to step in, and he does. Great Muta, 4.5 stars in the main event, is the world champion for ECW. No feud there for them, and we go to Cheek.
Let's go, dude. NXT 3.0. The opening title match. Iron Woman match. Sol Ruca, our lovely new women's champion, the face of the brand, going against Tamina. Can Tamina take the title and humble Sol Ruca, or does Sol Ruca show why she is the undisputed women's champ? Yes! Who would have thought? Woo! In a classic 4.5 stars, we are coming out hotter than the soul itself. Sol Ruca gets this rivalry to level 1 and a good start. And this will go quick because there's no promos this show, just straight action. So we hop right in to a TLC match. Chad Gable, Ilya Dragunov, Penta, Roman Reigns. Who is going to take the title? Wow. Insane. So, okay, the new North American champion for NXT 3.0. Who would have thought Ilya Dragunov out of that lineup would come away with the title? So we got to put some respect on his name as Penta and Chad Gable get a rivalry going as well. There we go. 4 stars. All right, can we stay hot? Extreme Rules, Act Team style. Trish Stratus, Blair Davenport, Nia Jax, Natalya. Who will be this season's first ladies tag team champions? Of course, no one's going to beat the legend Trish Stratus, Blair Davenport. Only 3.5 stars, though, and no rivalry, so not quite what we were looking for there, but 3.5 stars for the mid-card, not very shabby. And then just a regular old, good old-fashioned, straight-up tag team match. For the titles, though, 2 masked men. Dragon Lee El Grande Americano versus the Tonga Tongas. Can the established tag team take the titles, or do the masked men go in and steal the belts? No. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa. Only 2 stars as we crown our new tag team champions, but a rivalry has begun. So things could have been a lot worse. So we take those victories. And now the match we're all waiting to see. Braun Breaker wanted this rematch. Shawn Michaels going to put the title back on the line in the tables match. Does Shawn have what it takes to keep his belt? He does. The rivalry grows in a beautiful 5-star legendary match to end this banger of a card and to kick off this awesome season 3 as NXT 3.0 ends the show on a bang. But poor Braun Breaker wanted this rematch and still falls short.
And then we head over to WCW. It's going to be tough to match up. And as the roster's getting ready, lining up, Tommaso Ciampa comes in. You know, it's new season. Everyone's feeling it's like the first day of school. Ciampa checking on Sonya, and Sonya says, "Yep, you've got a world title match tonight, but you're facing this man, Axiom." And Axiom does some hand movement, tries saying something to Tommaso Ciampa, but nobody can hear him. So they're looking forward to their contest, and they're notified it's going to be Falls Count Anywhere. Randy Orton comes over. He's, a little annoyed. He thought he was going to get a big WrestleMania moment. It didn't happen. Sonya explained that things were out of her control, and Randy's like, well, I want a title match tonight. And she said, look, you're going to get Ciampa in the future. Might be for the U.S. title, might be for the world title. We got to see. But I want you in the ring tonight. You are a star. And all of a sudden, a couple young upstarts, Javon Evans, Carmelo Hayes, they walk up to Randy. They kind of get in his face. Randy's pushing him back. And he says, all right, whatever one of you wants to face me, we're going to have a tables match tonight. Javon Evans answers the call to start the show, and it doesn't work out. Look, he tries to hit the OG cutter. Randy's ready for that because he's got the best cutter in the game. He's got the RKO. And he puts Javon Evans 2.5 stars through the table. No rivalry there. And then Pete Dunne comes out to the ring, and he's, damn, I'm going to have to work on a British accent. I just thought about that. I don't have it ready here tonight, but New Catch Republic, I'm going to have to accidentally insult British people on these videos. We'll see how bad it is and how quick I bail on it. But tonight I don't got to worry about it on this recording. It's Pete Dunne. He makes his way out to the ring, and he's like, you want to boo me? And then the crowd's like, bro, this is your first day here. We're not booing you. And he's like, wait, what? And they're like, nah, like, you haven't been on any brand yet in 2K25. Are we supposed to cheer you or boo you? And he's like, can I pick? And the crowd's like, sure. And he's like, cheer me. And then the crowd goes crazy. They love Pete Dunne. He's such a good guy. Then Pete Dunne lets him know that his tag partner Tyler Bate cheer him too. And they're like, well, yeah, we know Tyler Bate. He's been on shows before. But Carmelo Hayes comes out to the ring, meets him in the ring. Tyler Bate, building off the support of Pete Dunne, gets the victory, but no rivalry here either, and it's just a 1.5 star match. Zelina Vega says, ooh, you're lucky we both got released at the end of season 2, but you're unlucky, Jade, because Sonya brought us both back. You thought I was just here for one night. You thought it was just going to be the Queens of the Ring. Well, you know what? It might be the Queens of the Ring once, twice, maybe even 3 times this season, Jade. So you better watch your sorry back. And the rivalry up to level 2. And then Kevin Nash was upset because Sonya let him know. 6 is gone. He ain't here no more. We're not doing 6. And Nash was kind of bummed out. And he's like, what am I going to do for a partner now? And all of a sudden he hears from the back, say no! The big bad booty daddy made his WCW debut at WrestleMania, and it may not have gone Big Papa Pump's way, but season 3, that's a different story. And Sonya's like, there's your partner. And they're trying to figure out who they want to face, and Sonya just kind of was like, look, trust me. I got to do what I got to do. It's a business decision. The NWO, they're going to be tag team champions tonight. And all of a sudden, a prisoner and his favorite janitor from the prison come out to the ring, and they can't get it done because Sonya's there just to make sure. And, of course, we did get a rivalry there that's not going to get pursued, but we accomplished our goal, tag titles on the NWO. 2 stars for that match. Io Sky calling out Bianca Belair, and it keeps it simple. She comes out to the ring. She just says 2 words, unfinished business. Now that you go, wait, was that 3? No, those are just, it's like when you clap, right? Unfinished business. But that's still 2 words. Don't confuse yourselves, but it is level 3 on the rivalry. And then Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair had to listen to the ladies talk trash, but they've got to keep focused on tag team unity because they're dealing with the meta too. Now, last season, the meta 2 couldn't figure out the Kabuki Warriors, got traded away in a deal that brought back Jade and Bianca. So the meta 2 want to prove the WCW should have kept them, and then they didn't prove that at all as they lose 2.5 stars, which all faces here, so didn't expect much there either. But Jade and Bianca will start season 3 as tag champs. Raquel Rodriguez says, you know what, I thought maybe I didn't like you people in the crowd, but you know what? Y'all are a vibe, and I think that's kind of cool. So let's raise some money for WCW, and we get $5,500. It was okay. She loses popularity. People are like, wait, was she about to turn heel? That was kind of weird. And then the main event begins. Tommaso Ciampa and Axiom. Falls count anywhere for the WCW World title, but all of a sudden you hear and we look up the stage and it's Shaquille O'Neal. He is here. And Axiom is excited because he has this weird respect that he gained for Shaq when they had their last man standing match before WrestleMania season 2. And so he holds out his arms to hug Shaq, but Shaq's got brass knucks and Axiom realizes at the last second. Shaq goes to swing, Axiom ducks, and Shaq knocks out Tommaso Ciampa. Axiom throws Shaquille O'Neal out of the ring, pins Tommaso Ciampa to become WCW's world champion in a 4.5-star classic. His rivalry with Shaq going to level 3. Tommaso Ciampa misses his world title opportunity, but is still the U.S. champion.
Hell yeah. Over to Raw, we're opening with a tornado tag match. Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes. Rey Mysterio is coming back after that devastating injury caused over by WCW, and he was let go, but we're giving him a shot. Cody Rhodes, he didn't choose to be on Raw. Of course, Cheek chose for Cody Rhodes to be on Raw. So that means tonight they're kind of banding together to take on 2 monsters of Raw. They are the Abyssal Brothers. They left WrestleMania as tag champs. So we're kind of pretending that it's not a vacant championship. These 2 are still your reigning tag champions. And we'll see where, if they can retain it, they can't. They can't. That's because after a quick drop kick to get Abyss to the outside, Rey Mysterio hits a 619 on Brooks, and Cody follows up with a crossroads, and Abyss is too late to get in there and stop the count. And we have new tag champions and a new feud. That's actually great in a 4-star match. That's how we open week 1 of Raw.
I like
the
that
advertising.
tag combo finisher. That's nice.
Hell yeah, 619 to the crossroads. That could work, especially in a tornado tag. The advertising queen gets us 11-5, only loses 2 popularity. We'll take it. In the mid-card, Tatum Paxley versus Julia in a one-on-one contest. Of course, these 2 girls apparently have never seen each other ever in their lives, and it's a 3.5-star match. Julia taking the victory, and finally, I guess, apparently just starting the rivalry now for the first time ever. Role change, Aleister Black. He's ready to become a bad man because he hasn't been taken at all. I think maybe he was on ECW, but that's a shit brand. So he's just pissed, and he's ready to show how pissed he actually is. A fatal 4-way, all faces, I understand, but how could you not cheer for Bret Hart? How could you not cheer for Tony D'Angelo after what he did before getting banned at WrestleMania? How could you not cheer for the new legends, Jesse Ventura and New Jack? It's hard, but eventually some of these guys are going to have to go bad, but tonight they're all good and they're all being cheered for. So who can take home the Intercontinental Championship? That's going to be New Jack in a normal match. That's not his forte, but it doesn't matter because maybe he actually, when the ref wasn't looking, it's a fatal 4-way match, so it's kind of no DQ anyways.
Hell yeah.
He gets out. What's that?
I said hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. So he brought his garbage can full of weapons down to the ring, and he just leaned over, grabbed one, smacked Tony D'Angelo right in the noodle. And of course, Tony D'Angelo, maybe that's why he got banned at WrestleMania. He's got to be more careful than that. Becky Lynch, our women's world champion. Of course, this Becky Hogan versus Charlotte Flair. These are, the 2 the two backstage movers of the women's division. Who's going to demand the belt be on them? It's Charlotte Flair, of course. Her first night on the brand, 3.5 stars, comes in, wins the World Heavyweight Championship. And the women's division, it's got to grow eventually, and it's a great start. While the rivalry doesn't grow, I'll take a 3.5 star any day of the week. Kevin Owens left WrestleMania as world champion, and you know who was slighted about that? It's Demon Finn Balor, because he was the runner-up at the Royal Rumble and was not featured at WrestleMania. So Nick Aldis said, you know what? I'll keep you as one of our keepers going into season 3, and you will immediately get a shot on the first Raw for the World Heavyweight Champion. How does that sound? And Demon Finn Balor says, I hate Canadians. And Nick Aldis says, don't worry about it, because we're in Australia. And Kevin Owens just proves why Demon Finn Balor hates Canadians so much. Kevin Owens hits a stunner. Demon Finn Balor gets back up. Kevin Owens pulls out a bunch of chairs, and then he hits a stunner again on a pile of chairs. And if, you know, when that happens, you ain't getting back up. But we do start a rivalry, and we get a 4.5 star match, and we had a pretty good first row.
Very powerful stuff out the gates for season 3 for WCW. 2.5 stars in the opener. Randy Orton taking down Javon Evans in the tables match. 1.5 stars Tyler Bate over Carmelo Hayes. NWO gets the tag team titles in a 2-star victory over Alcatraz and Chester with Sonya Deville's help. 2.5 stars Jade and Bianca get the tag team titles on the women's side over the Meta 2. Then we've got a triple threat falls count anywhere match for the world title. Axiom, your new world champion, getting the victory over Tommaso Ciampa and Shaq. Shaq and Axiom have their feud go to level 3. Call side of things, Io Sky calls out Bianca Belair for level 3. Zelina Vega calls out Jade Cargill for a level 2. NXT 2.0 is going to be Sol Ruka over Tamina God. 4.5 stars. Sol with the victory, keeping the title, and a new rivalry there. 4 stars. Ilya Dragunov gets the North American Championship over Chad Gable, Penta, and Roman Reigns in that fatal 4-way TLC. Penta and Chad Gable starting a feud. Women's tag team titles, Trish Stratus and Blair Davenport get the victory over Nia Jax and Natalya. 3.5 stars for that match. Then it is 2 stars as the Gorillas of Destiny get the tag titles over Dragon Lee and El Grande Americano, and they start a new feud there. Main event tables match, it's 5 stars as Shawn Michaels successfully defends over Braun Breaker, their rivalry level 2. Then for Raw, we've got Tornado Tag. Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio get the job done over the Abyssal Brothers. 4 stars on that match. And we've got the new tag team champions. Julia taking down Tatum Paxley. 3.5 stars. They begin a new feud. So new, so sudden, so shocking. 3 stars. New Jack wins the Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental title, taking down Jesse Ventura, Tony D'Angelo, and Bret Hart.
See the rivalry pop on that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And then Jesse Ventura and New Jack start a feud.
New Jess.
And then 3.5 stars for Charlotte Flair getting the Women's Championship off of Becky Lynch. Main event rivalry begins. Kevin Owens 4.5 stars over the Demon Finn Balor to keep his world title. Finally, for ECW, the Wyatt Six take down Pretty Deadly, 3 stars as they begin a tag feud and get the tag titles. 2 stars for Woody Chu over Ivy Nile. 2 stars Molly Holly over Lola Vice. They begin a feud. And then the Good Brothers, Coral Anderson, Luke Gallows take down Akam and Orizar. 2 stars, no feud. Main event, 4.5 stars. Great Muta and Alpha sitting level 2 on a pre-existing feud that carries over, but Great Muta is your world champion. Callouts both failed. Angelo Dawkins failing with Charlie Dempsey. China failing with Gigi Dolan. For ECW, they're going to get a 113 rating score. They're going to get 3,500 fans, $86,000. Akam and Orizar have the tag team chemistry. For NXT 2.0, a 127. They're going to get 12,000 fans, $64,000. Gorillas of Destiny with their tag team chemistry. For WCW, it's going to be a 113 score there as well. We lose 2,000 fans. We get $71,000, and we get lucky on that. So Steiner, not part of the official NWO faction in the game, but we get immediate tag chemistry between Scott Steiner and Kevin Nash. So we take that. And then for Raw, a 129 rating score, they're going to get 15,000 fans. They're going to get $89,000. A dead snob side. Nearly did a spit take. Tuned into Raw, saw New Jack on the screen. He still got it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he
For
does.
commissioner goals, I'll have the ability to know guys for my commissioner goal. And I was the only one that grabbed that commissioner goal week 1. So the standings there you see, I am up 119,000 fans on Cheek. Cheek is up 28,000 fans on Canada. And then Canada is up 52,000 fans on Armando's garbage ass in last place.
Oh, Canada.
We had to Canada, and Canada's going to start us off.
Okay, I was just terrified. I thought she was going to win $100,000 on the second week. I'm not happy, but she's not happy losing her strap, and she's enacting her rematch clause. That's perfect because that's definitely what's going to happen anyways. We'll try to get that rivalry to pop too before she gets that rematch. Tata Baxley says, listen, I need to wipe that smug smile off Julia's face after the loss. She wants to fight her again. And that also seems very reasonable.
It seems like they don't like each other.
I don't know. For some reason. I have no idea why, dude. Tornado tag match this week gets us a network specialist. Didn't he want a tornado tag? No, he did not want it. It was for it's for this. All right, maybe we have to do one. And I guess Rey Mysterio, after winning that title, did get up to level 10, although I don't think we can... Oh, it's Tony D'Angelo that leveled up to 15. That's why we took him. He could be either a bruiser or a cruiser. And considering we have a lot more fighters on our brand, we're going to go bruiser. It makes more sense for Tony fucking D'Angelo. I'm a bruiser. I'm not a cruiser. I'm a bruiser. Road Dogg's only on one more week. And then he's on the brand. We're looking pretty decent. So a network specialist is pretty good. I'm going to try and get that. Speaking of tag teams, I guess we have enough money to take a look.
You don't need to look. Matador's right there.
He's right there. Cinnamon Garrett. Great name. We're going to look for a...
Yeah?
I got to see what kind of female I need. We have... 2 heels, 1 face. I'm going to go look for a face giant and see if we can find a lady who's a giant face. Do we have one?
Oh, pump fake.
Nope. 4.
Oh, you got one.
Baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Disco Bell is coming in
Oh, no.
for 10 weeks, Cheek.
Damn.
Don't steal. Don't you dare.
No
By the way,
worry.
Cheek, if Cheek steals somebody on a contract like 10 weeks, he gets that person for the whole season.
Ooh, very true.
Yeah,
I think I'll actually just go
Yeah, go ahead.
15 weeks for Disco Bell, baby. Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's gonna do
Bell, yeah.
That's gonna do wonders for the female division.
How could it not?
How can it not? Exactly.
Can you not?
Julia and Disco Bell for the women's tag title in a tornado tag match. Come on, dude. As we look, Demon Finn Balor, he's happy. Although he hates Canadians, he is happy for the opportunities that he's getting over on Raw. So I think we're going to give somebody, like, maybe, I think Jesse needs to be cutting this promo this week. And I think we'll make New Jack the bad boy. He's going to go heel. And of course, as we look at Bret Hart and Tony D'Angelo, I think I might change one of them heel as well, although Aleister Black is looking ready to go. I might actually keep them face. And we'll try a little something like this. Triple threat.
Like this.
Tony D. No, we're not running in. Aleister Black. And I think we'll make this fun. Maybe like a falls count anywhere. And what we're going to do... Yep, that's where I wanted to be. We're going to go to the moon, and we're going Aleister Black.
Ooh, I thought you were going to go Disco Bell.
She would have been a pretty good option to actually send to the moon.
It's funny because your tweets after the last show said, why does Raw keep pushing Tony D'Angelo? And here he is in another match.
You got to get pushed, baby.
Push ya.
We might as well get a Rey Mysterio up to level 10, level 12.
Bang.
And that's going to finish our first. Yep, there it is. We already got the check mark. So next week, I'm going to get a contract negoti too.
Wow.
Big time.
That's going to be
big
pretty
time.
juicy to deal with. As I look around, got Boiling Point. I'm just taking a quick look. I could, but I won't.
Oh.
We're gonna. I know. You don't even get to know what it was.
Oh, I know.
I think we're gonna try to start a side feud here between Rey Mysterio and Abyss. Cruiser Giant action, which means we could do Cody Rhodes, and
Cody Rhodes, daddy.
Brooks Jansen. I think what we're probably going to do is have the falls count anywhere, either open or close this show. The only other option really to do is something like this. I don't think we're going to throw the you girls, Becky, start a rivalry if you want your title back.
There should be a card that's like an automatic start rivalry card.
That would be great,
Cool.
actually.
Be cool.
Would be
Trying to look at popularities, tables matches, tornado tags. They're pretty good. I think with the tables match and where everything's at, although it would be a lot better with it being a titles match, just not ready to do that just yet. I don't think this has enough star power, even with titles on the line and it being a tornado tag, although I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I think this one has the potential to be kind of a dark horse undercard that we're not thinking of. Kevin Owens going to cut a self promo, and I think Demon Finn Balor's also going to cut a promo. I think we're looking pretty good, unless I want to use anything else. There's a lot to look at here. Who did you get? Well, they're going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we said we don't know anything past season 3, so these cards,
The
they gotta
ruthless
go.
aggression.
They got to go, dude. And I
Might
think
have
I'm
just
okay with
woke
that
up
being.
a sleeping giant.
Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna be slinging shit all season, boys. Well,
Yes,
hold
sir.
on.
Oh, he's not ready to sling the shit yet.
I'm not ready to sling that much shit yet. I gotta make sure.
Sling more.
Yeah, I don't want titles match. Nobody here won the Intercontinental. That was New Jack. I can't afford anything else. So yeah, I'm good. 2. Go.
Bang.
Oh, shit, I
Is
forgot.
it gonna be
Okay,
Javon Evans?
What did I say?
Javon.
Did I not say Javon Evans? Run it back. I
Make
said
that a
Javon
short.
Evans.
Make that a short.
Yeah.
All right, so Tommaso Ciampa, he appreciates the title match. He's got a boss that keeps their word. Hell yeah. Wasn't able to take home the gold either way. I just want to let you know I appreciate that you even gave me the opportunity. And he's got 7 stamina, so he'll be cutting promos until his match with Rand Dusty. And then Carmelo Hayes feels cheated by bait. He wants a rematch within 2 weeks. We can make something happen there. And he'll show everyone who the real winner is this time. All right, so first thing I got to do... Ooh, most popular available cruiser sits out. We get a gift school 3. So Hayes is the only new promise. I want to see if... I don't know what is... What's like a level 13? Do I have someone around that? What's a level 10 at? Okay, I was going to say, I wonder if like the contract adjusts based on the XP, and I think it does. 41k. Oh, right here's level 13. Maybe not. So my thought was, if this hit somebody that wasn't in a feud, maybe just cut the ties to get some money. I was excited to get Javon, so I'll kind of see, but that's kind of my thinking is I might just cut it loose and use that money elsewhere versus try to build up from scratch. But we'll see. We'll see how that navigates. Could have been... I was excited to have him, so I'm bummed, but it wasn't like someone that I have in a major feud right now, so glass half full
Scott
there.
Steiner. That was how I was hoping.
Oh, I would have just ended the series. I have the power to do that. That would have just been it. I'd be like, all right, guys, Canada ended the channel. Sorry about that.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so kind of looking at staminas here. So Randy's going to kind of just move around with different matches until his match with Ciampa. The Shaq feud needs a week of rest, but everyone else is good enough to compete this week. So I think we're going to start by what the initial possibility of the tag feud was. We're going to hopefully get this going, even though we've only made one of the turns so far. Where the hell is Tyler Bate? There. Wait. Oh, I already selected Tyler Bate. I'm drunk. Like cheek. All right. So we're going to start this feud, New Catch Public versus New World Order. Hopefully start the feud. Steiner still needs to turn heel at some point, but we're going to see if we can get that going. Next, I meant to do this last week, and I did forget I didn't do a singles match on the women's side. We pivoted off that because I was like, I had noticed in the recap thing I didn't have a women's champion, but that was why we were initially going to do a match. We pivoted away. So I think I'm going to go Zelina and Jade. And then as of now, we're going to have Raquel also in there, but we might change off of that. We might change off to have her do her heel turn. But for now, that's going to be that match. Then again, we've got the issue of a lot of faces on the women's division that we need to adjust for the feuds we're trying to do. So I think we go Io and Bianca. Then Shaxium needs this week to chill. Tommaso Ciampa needs this week to chill. So we're going to do Randy. We're going to have to risk one of them or pivot out of this match. We're going to make this singles. And then we're going to bury a women's match here, face-face. And we'll go with slightly more stamina there. Then we go Randy and Carmelo. And then we're going to give... I'm going to make the other one the title match because I feel more confident in this feud. Putting the belt there, I feel like that's more confident in the main. For now, we're going to put one of these two in the opener. Promo-wise, we're going to go ahead and get the first of the Meta 2 rule changes completed. So Lash Legend is going to cut that promo there. We're going to have Tommaso Ciampa go advertising for us. Then let's go training here. And then we can go Shaq. I think we're going to do charity or training with him. I think I'm going to go charity there. So most popular available cruiser is booked. That would be a good card to get. So I'd need to sit Axiom. So I could just take him out. And that does take care of that. And then I just need to decide basically if I want to use Javon or if I just want to cut the ties, use the 40K elsewhere. But let's see what we've got here. If there's anything I want to utilize to help mitigate, or if I just want to go for it. I think I'm going to... I've got a couple contract negotiations. Do I have... Yeah, I have 2 fixed matches, so I don't need to buy. I could work and get schooled and kind of bring him back up a little bit, or I could enter the free agent pool. Oh man, you know what? We're gonna see if we can build him up a little bit. So we're gonna go here. Give him the get schooled 1 as well. And then we're not going to use To the Moon on him, but I think I've got... Oh, I do only have 1. I was thinking I had 2, but I think we still need to utilize one of these. And we're going to try to get some sizzle to the men's tag match to hopefully help that out. So we'll go Pete Dunne, getting a boost as that match completes. And then do I have... I don't think I have the challenge to buy all the power cards. If I did, I'll buy the fixed match, but I do not. Okay, so then we'll have Javon do training so we get our commissioner goal. Then I think we go tornado tag here because we also have that tornado tag challenge. It makes you feel confident that this can open. And then I can't afford backstage brawl. Did I have any other stipulation ones? Ambulance. Backstage brawl, tornado tag. Okay. Ambulance would be 36k, so that's too much. We'll just go extreme rules for these two in the main. Mid card here is going to be a struggle, but we'll navigate, and then I think we're golden. So we will send it through. Wait, what was Carmelo Hayes wanting to do? He was wanting Tyler Bates, so I just got to remember to do that next episode because I want to do that tag match. So we're going to go ahead and send it in.
Send it in, Vern. Ooh, we just brought a new physical trainer on staff. He's worked with a ton of major brands, cutting edge stuff. We can loan him to your brand to help some of your superstars recharge. They have to sit out a show, so you can have him long enough to train Chad Gable and Penta for 30k. But also be willing to bend the rules and lend him to you to train just one of those two for free. Your call. Wow. Recover most of their stamina. Penta's at 38, Chad Gable's at 34. I don't want to drop 30k, so I guess we're gonna go with a free option. And I guess we're just gonna use it on Penta, get him all resty. Oh, so that's fun. Alright. Dragon Lee says, I need to wipe that smug smile off Tonga's face after that loss. I want to fight him again in the next 2 weeks. Oh man, that's tough. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be tag, so I don't know. I'm gonna piss off Dragon. I know I am. I don't really want to do it. I mean, they are in a feud though, I guess. So I guess we'll just do it. Yeah, we'll see to it. There you go. We like dragons. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Braun Breaker, thanks for the rematch. Sorry I lost though. You impressed me earlier when you gave me a chance to shine at that PLE, by the way. Damn, still thinking about last year. No wonder you lost. Holy shit.
Maybe living in the past.
No. Alright, so let's see. Book your least. Oh, just to get scouted. Not even gonna bother.
Oh, just that.
Alright. Let me look around. I know, guys. I got some fresh meat I gotta bring in here. I got 2 cheat codes.
Ooh.
Could it be
Reminder
time?
that you can click in on somebody and look at the roster and click out. We did that last year.
Alright, well I'm gonna look at Raw.
There you go.
I'm looking at
Oh,
you,
Disco
Bell. I just want to see.
China?
KSI.
We
just gotta-
Yeah, hell yeah, Canada. We know.
Yeah.
Oh man. China. Oh man. Okay.
Mama. Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaquille Oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Okay.
I got a big one.
Oh
And
my
the
God.
homecoming.
And your homecoming.
too.
Yeah,
Dude,
yep. I
dude.
can.
And it's
yeah,
fresh
yeah.
meat. Fucking
Dude.
NXT 3.0.
Fresh meat. Okay. I just quit. Oh wait, what is this? Oh yeah, we got perks.
Oh hell yeah!
We got more
Robert
perks
Bates.
than Kurt Angle this week. All right,
Ooh.
table match specialty, gauntlet eliminator. I think it's easier to just throw a tables match on something, so I think this is going to be more beneficial because it's just cheaper. It's easier to throw. So there we go. Ooh, fighter or bruiser? She's already a giant. She could be a big bruiser too. Let's do that. I think that's it. Okay.
Hell yeah!
What's wrong with Roman? Why is he so glum?
Seasonal weather
Do I have
gets me
something
too.
to,
You know what I mean?
cheer him up a little bit. I'll keep an eye on it. Okay. Let's see here. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Do I know dudes?
You need to
want to know some dudes?
I don't know. Do I need the?
Depends what he's doing. Oh, does he go all the way? No.
That could be his homecoming.
True.
I know.
Who's coming home?
I'm coming home. Don't want to get claims, so I'll stop her right there.
But yeah, that sounded spot on.
Yeah,
Yep,
I was like,
thank you.
oh shit, is that
Thank you.
Daughtry?
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh, you got. Oh, fuck.
Damn, that is a stacked search though. Holy shit!
That's a lot of big
Wow.
boys. That's
Three
a
of
lot
the
of
biggest
gentlemen.
giants in wrestling history right there.
Meat Mountain.
Can't believe you got fucking tried.
Triton.
Your
All
homecoming.
right. What do I gotta do?
Oh,
That is a
shit.
good homecoming. It's like he's coming home, baby.
So
It
you
is
gotta
a-
sign him first if you're doing homecoming.
1 week.
Sign them and then it. Okay.
But the fresh meat, you would have to, if you were looking at that one, you'd have to do that before you signed.
Yeah.
Triton.
If you want to sign off, no.
Well, I
Wait,
got
no.
you. I got you. Let's see. All right. Where the hell did?
There it is.
I'm coming home.
Did you select him?
Thought I
he just
did. What
Backed
the hell?
out.
Yeah, no, he's like,
How'd I back? Wait,
Oh,
no, I didn't.
I was used to
Gone,
something
gone.
popping up. Oh, you did. Sorry.
Yeah,
he
he's.
should be. Yeah, he's
Yep,
busy.
my
He's
apologies.
weak. Yeah, I'm
Why is he
busy.
taking busy?
Because of the rest. Yeah, see, he's at 88 stamina now.
stamina
So
Nice.
Jeez.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. So I know. I just don't know if I'd have enough.
I mean, you could check the math on it.
Money. 2 at half cost.
It just depends what you were wanting to do. If you wanted to do it lengthwise.
But if I'm gonna do it, I want to do all. I want to get 3. I want to get the
Yeah,
max
no,
meat
that's fair.
possible. But it sucks because man, this is. How do you pass up on the Great Collie? All right. Man, this is gonna get me in trouble.
Or it could be what wins you the season.
I know. Oh man. It could be fun. It could be whimsical. I don't have any contract extensions, though. I don't have anything I can do to help. So, okay. I think we're all right. But I actually do want to pop one of these.
Who's getting cheeked?
I do want to add to my women's brand, and what better than China? I think that's a huge get. And if I'm going to use it, you better use it earlier in the season. So we got a maxed out legend.
Boom.
Damn.
China gonna
brand.
be on the brand next episode.
Yep.
Means you gotta
Now
like and
I
subscribe.
got one more. I got one more I can use, boys. So I'm looking to make you guys pay.
I don't want to pay. No.
All right, let's do this tag team and get
Let's
get
get it going, baby.
Dragon League.
Americano.
Okay, I'm gonna do it so I get the promise fulfilled, and then yes, I am aware that they're all heels, so I'm going to work on getting that adjusted after this week. So calm down, everybody.
Good tag rule change.
I know that'd be cool.
That'd be sweet.
Even if it was double the cost.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, just to knock it out of the way. Like,
Oh, and look at this! I even got a rivalry renewed.
oh, forgot about
Right
that.
there. Let's
Oh.
go. Power plays, folks.
That's just smart
Just-
booking.
5D chess.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I know the CodyVerse faithful is gonna love that Triton's back on the channel early this season. We don't have to wait around.
Dude, I know. It's so good. I was going to be crushed a little bit if he didn't show up in that search. What is it? Is it Bruiser Cruiser?
Bruiser fighter.
Bruiser Fighter. Yeah. Duh. That's what I was thinking.
Cruiser just sounds fun to say.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
Just
I was like-
rhymes. So the brains like to rhyme.
It's rhyme time. Okay. Let me see something here. No, I got nothing to see.
Dang.
There's nothing to see here.
I think the fans disagree.
But we do got to fill in some matches, so we're gonna have Blair and Natalia square off, just in a regular old match. We're not gonna get as hectic as last week. You only get one season opener, folks.
That's true.
So calm down. Calm down. See, I'm glad I stole China, because I do need just some extra women on this brand.
The bodies.
Man, we got a couple guys. Excuse me, I got some hiccups. Hopefully we don't have any hiccups on this card. Hey.
Got him. He actually gave himself hiccups just to make that joke.
Nah. I don't need those gimmicks. 3 more matches. Do we even have enough people to get 3 more matches? I literally...
Yeah, might have to get
We
Great
do.
Khali and
We do.
Yokozuna out there or something.
The bodies. You probably have some match. I know you got a physio now, but you probably got some injury relief too.
Physio, fizz, or whatever.
Did you guys ever have Heelys? I never had them. I feel like I would have been cool with them.
No, I would have ate shit immediately. With
Let us know in the
never
comments
interested.
if you had Heelys.
Somebody out there's got to have Heelys.
Surely, yeah. Maybe we can get in the Heelys YouTube algorithm.
Okay. Gonna run that back. I'm gonna risk Braun Breaker a little tired. Risk Trish Stratus a little tired. Man. I just don't want to get. I don't want to get. Actually, you know what? I risk replacing the Triton feud, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And that's gonna be the lead off. And just to drive this home, we're gonna have that go back on. And to help that out, yeah, that tag's on because that's gonna be an abomination of a match. And then hopefully no one gets hurt here. I don't think. I mean, I could use a. I don't have. No, I do. Oh yeah, I do have physio. I guess it would be more important if I have. Actually, I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna roll the dice and hope that none of them actually get injured. Okay. And then, gosh. We're gonna have call out. We're gonna have soul call out. Call out. Dang, she sucks on the mic.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's the only. She's so good for her ring XP in the matches, but the mic skill is brutal, which usually makes her cheaper.
Yeah, just insane. Okay, we're cooking, I think. I only used 6 grand, so we got 90 grand.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Great Khali.
That's tough. Who do I want?
Star player on the longest yard or Yoko.
I know.
Imagine that as a
Yoko
tag
crazy.
team, Yoko and the Great Khali.
Yeah, it'd be cool if I had money.
Unstoppable. Put in the cheat code. The money code.
I know, but then we don't have a third. Am I gonna use it on Hector Flores? Bring him
No,
in for
you
like
wouldn't
5K?
do that. That'd be dumb. Use it on Jerry Sweat.
For 1K.
No sweat. Oh god. Actually, let me see something.
Oh.
Dang it! I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, man.
Nah, it is electric.
I do got 2 fresh meats though, so even though I wouldn't get full value. And it's got to be popped before.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you would do it
Yeah.
before the signings.
Man.
Oh,
Oh,
fake.
oh,
Oh,
oh.
shit.
Yeah.
Let's. Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
So that's.
So you got 90. Just
Yeah.
call it 90 to work with, just for buy yourself a little bit there.
Ooh.
Okay, you got 40 to work with. Unless you cut things out of the show, obviously.
48. So, yeah, if I cut something out of the show, we can bring him in. Oh, we got to do it now. Right?
Yeah. So you're spending 6,000 on the show right now, so you'd have to cut a promo or flip it to advertising.
You're gonna have to cut them. You're gonna have to do only 4 weeks anyways, because you don't even have 48. You have to release someone.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, duh. Yeah. No, that's good.
You can only do
That's
it for 4.
Yeah, that's good. That's better. All right, so we'll keep the show as is then. And we'll just bring his big ass in.
There you go. Yeah.
Now we gotta cut something. Okay.
That's fine.
But Yokozuna lives.
Hell yeah.
Penta Gable. He's low on stamina anyway. We're just gonna give him a resty boy. Actually, we're not gonna give him a full resty boy. We need him to do some advertising. Okay, and then oh dear. So I was worried about Trish getting hurt. She doesn't really need to be in this.
Damn it, Penta.
Yoko. I know. Ugh. I want to get these big boys in there, but they are... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep the face heel, wrist Trish Stratus. But we do have them. You can get you in. Do a little... We can't do self-promo. Do a little... advertising. And how's... Alright. There we go. So they're at least involved in the show.
Getting ready for the big debuts.
I know.
God.
What's the debut gonna look like, boys? Stick around, stay tuned, find out on the next NXT.
All right, they're making us start with ECW once again. Trying to kill the watch time on this channel. It's crazy. It's unfortunate. The Wyatt 6 kicking it off with Pretty Deadly once again, but this time it's Tornado Tag. Non-title action, though, this time. And Elton, Prince, and Kit Wilson get it done. Pretty Deadly 4-star victory. Tag rivalry up level 2. And then Doc Daddy doesn't work this week. It does. He says, hey, Charlie Dempsey, you piece of shit. And Charlie Dempsey comes out, and he's in like the full body cast, like the guy on SpongeBob in the chocolate episode. But then he reveals he's healed. He's healthy after missing, I think it was like 9 weeks last season due to injury. Charlie Dempsey is able to fight in matches, so he answers the call. We'll see what happens. And then we've got, I don't think they drafted Ethan Page. Or no, they did draft Ethan Page. He just didn't get booked for a show, but he's booked now. It's going to be Orizar, Coral, and Ethan Page. Triple threat action. And Orizar gets it done. He points to the skies for Aiken. Makeham's not dead. He's just not here today, so Orizar gets it done in his honor. Gigi Dolan did not answer the call out last week from China. China's now gone, so Gigi Dolan just decides to call out Ivy Nile, and that works. So they've got a new feud, but China is going to depart with an attempted gift. She wants to take down the GOAT herself, Scarlett, and prove her dominance on the way to NXT. With a 3-0 victory. That rivalry immediately goes away, but China gets a little extra popularity for cheap.
I foiled ECW, yes.
Stepped in and ruined them, and then it's charity promo from the big LG, Luke Gallows. They get 4,000 fans. He's like, we need support. We're in last place. We just lost China. And then 4,000 people are like, oh, shit, we got to do something.
I'm going to steal Scarlett and get a feud.
Shit, that would be... I mean, as long as you didn't start a new one, yeah, you would actually be able to do that right away. And then 2.5 stars, Molly Holly gets to level 2 with Lola Vice. And she's like, oh, Cheek, do you want to steal me?
No, thanks.
Oh, and then she goes to the back, kind of disappointed. KSI.
Now, Prime, we can talk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
KSI says, welcome to the weekly Prime opportunity with KSI. And once again, I am trying to raise fans for not the brand, just for myself. And 2 people are like, yeah, no, that's cool. I don't hate lunch leads. It's just sometimes they allegedly had mold in them. And then main event. It's the TV champion Alpha. The world champion, Great Muta. They face off against Shatter. No titles on the line tonight, though. It's just good old-fashioned brawl it out, brawl. And the Great Muta gets the victory again. 4.5 stars in that main event. We head to Raw.
Hell yeah. Over to Raw, baby. Charlotte Flair walked out of week 1 as women's champion and wants to prove it wasn't a fluke. And Becky's reminding everyone that she built this division in the first place, baby. And it's just a tables match, and Becky wins this non-title bout in a 3.5-star match. That's because Charlotte attempted a natural selection off the apron, but Becky countered that into a manhandle slam right through. We'll call it the announce table because they never do it for us in our Sims. So.
But if you watch our universe mode, you might be able to see it.
You might be able to see it. Jesse the Body walks out, baby. And, you know, he talks about being a broadcast icon. He talks about being a politician, a fighter, a bruiser, a thinker, and a force of nature, which is what Raw just signed, baby. Cody Rhodes versus Brooks Jensen is going to be our second match. Cody Rhodes didn't choose Raw. Raw chose him because Cheek made Raw choose him. Brooks Jensen didn't choose to be broken. Being broken chose Brooks Jensen. And the critics are going insane. Of course, Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio won the world titles last week, and Cody Rhodes dodges a wild clothesline from Brooks and hits his crossroad clean dead center, just like he did last week to win the belts in a 3-star match. New Jack comes out holding that Intercontinental title, and he's disgusted by it. He's disgusted by Raw. He's disgusted by this pretty little belt instead of the violence he's known for. So he's making a declaration here tonight that every Intercontinental title match will be hardcore rules, or extreme rules, if you will. So it's going to be a new title. It's a new Jack. So he kind of put a grip on that division. Match 3, we got a Tornado Tag Team Championship match. Of course, Tatum Paxley and Alexa Bliss, they're teaming up. They're wearing pink and black together. So, of course, it's a natural tag team right there. And Disco Bell joins the brand. And she's kind of got, you know, Julia's kind of got that shininess on her thing. They kind of match. I kind of like it. It's a good tag team here. And are they going to be a good tag team together? No, they're not. That's because Tatum, as she's dealing with Disco Bell, Bliss hits a Twisted Bliss on Julia. Kind of swapping partners there. And of course, it's going to start a new rivalry. We'll take that, baby. I'll just popularity. We'll skip over that for just a second. Match 4, we got Rey Mysterio versus Abyss. Of course, Rey Mysterio's coming off that devastating injury, and Abyss has kind of been putting on the works. Every time he's not tagging with Brooks Jensen, he seems to pull out a win. Is Brooks dragging Jensen him down? I had a stroke there, but it's okay. We'll find out tonight.
Dragons?
You like dragons, baby.
We love dragons.
4-star match. We're gonna pop that rivalry, and Abyss shows that when he's in his singles matches, he can pull out some victories, taking down Rey Mysterio because he grabbed him mid 619, took him to the center of the ring, hit a black hole slam while he was just holding him in that 619 position, and he gets the victory. Going back to Kevin Owens, comes out and he says, "It's great being here in Hamilton, Ontario. This is home. Canada's home, not Hollywood." Even though Maple Justice, one of the highest grossing WWE films of all time, you got to go watch it. Give it a shout out. And then Demon Finn Balor comes out. He interrupts. He rants about how Canada is ruining Raw. Canada's ruining wrestling. Kevin Owens being the absolute worst of them. And Maple Justice is a joke. And he pulls out a copy of the DVD, throws it on the ground, and stomps all over it. And he's going to cleanse this place of maple. Disgusting, disgusting maple. And in our main event, we have a Falls Count Anywhere. We got Bret Hart, we got Tony D'Angelo, and we got Aleister Bad Boy Black, baby. It's kind of like, you know, who's coming out on top of this division, this mid-card, we need to find out. And when Falls Count Anywhere, baby, that's because a sharpshooter can come out on the top of the ramp, and that's exactly what happened as we put Tony D'Angelo into the sharpshooter. Tony has no chance but to tap out, and Aleister Black attacks Bret Hart from behind, even though the match is over, puts a beat down on Bret Hart and leaves the arena. So Bret Hart's left, even though he won, he's left a mess at the top of the ramp in a 4.5-star match. We got a rivalry popping too, baby.
Speaking of a mess at the top of the ramp, WCW kicks off with Sonya Deville at the top of the ramp saying, look, we had to do some weird things last week. I wasn't thrilled. So you know what? The NWO, they're going to have real opponents tonight. I heard the pressers. I heard the upset people. They're going to take on the New Catch Republic. And then Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, the crowd's cheering because they're like, oh, yeah. We were told to cheer these guys last week. So they're looking to build their momentum. It's non-title action here, but a win here would go a long way. A big performance would go a long way. And they put up a fantastic fight. But unfortunately, they couldn't get it done. Kevin Nash hits a jackknife to Pete Dunne. While it's going on, Scott Steiner has a Steiner recliner locked in on Tyler Bate, who passes out. The ref calls for the bell. But Nash and Steiner look at each other. They look down at the New Catch Republic, and you can tell that while they don't fully respect him, they were a little bit impressed what was brought to the table. Rivalry begins 3.5 stars. And Lash Legend says, I'm sick and tired of being disrespected. We were traded off this godforsaken brand last year. We get brought back and we're thrown to the wolves. Jakara and I didn't even have a chance to retool ourselves and get re-equipped for this division, and we get thrown in against Jade and Bianca. That wasn't fair. That's bullshit. We're not standing for it anymore, and she is naughty. And then Randy Orton last week took down Javon Evans, but there was another man that was standing there with Javon talking that trash that Randy Orton's washed. He ain't the future. They're the future. So last week he took care of Javon, so much so that Javon, they said it looks like he's never been in a wrestling ring. He's been so broken up about it. So now Carmelo Hayes is stepping into the ring with Randussy and meeting the same RKO fate. 2 stars, and as a reminder for the viewers, Randy in that level 4 feud with Tommaso Ciampa, so no new rivalries are going to happen in these matches, but we got to keep them apart until something bigger. And then Tommaso Ciampa, tough scenes on that promo. 4 promos go, but it just goes okay. It's because, you know what, that stamina's so low. He starts cutting his promo about how great WCW is and that he wants to raise money for the Beard Club for Men, but he's so tired and exhausted that he just starts panting into the microphone like a fat kid seeing cake. And because of that, the fans kind of check out. They're not all the way dialed in. And he finishes his promo, $14,500 about the expense of 8 popularity. Then Zelina Vega talked her trash to Jade Cargill last week. They're back in the ring this week, and Jade Cargill puts Zelina in her place. 3.5 stars as the match comes to close. Jade stands over Zelina after the match, looks down at her and says, you might need a little bit more of an insurance policy, and just bullies Zelina to the mat, walking away as the crowd cheers. Rivalry up to level 3. And then Javon Evans. We see him in the gym. And look, the thing about Javon Evans is that boy is bouncy. That's been his whole thing, but he barely has a vertical. And he's like trying to figure out how to do it again. So he's doing the box training. He's jumping up with the boxes. He's trying to re-find who he was. Randy attacked his confidence in that tables match last week. He gets 7 ring XP this week. We'll see if Javon can find his way back. And then Jakara Jackson, she heard what Lash Legend said earlier tonight. She's kind of torn. Does she feel robbed? Does she feel like that was a genuine opportunity? She's going in the ring against Raquel, and as this match is going on, it's kind of weird. Every time the ref looks away, even for a moment, these two are up to nefarious tactics. It's getting dicey. It's getting questionable, and the crowd is like, what the fuck are we watching? So it ends up getting a 0.5 star, but Raquel does hit the Raquel bomb, get the victory here. A feud begins. We'll have to see what's going on though, because Jakar and Raquel, it didn't look like they were all the way there for this match. And then Shaquille O'Neal said, look, if there's one thing that can save this brand, it's diesel fuel, baby. And 3,000 fans agree. They get behind the diesel power and bring the fans in because we've had a pretty rough night once again. And then the main event, Extreme Rules Women's Championship on the line. Io Sky last week kept it simple. She said an unfinished business, and she knew that this was on the docket. Bianca, chance to be a double champion here at the top of season 3. It does not happen. As the match went on. Io Sky, she looked a little more fresh. She wasn't in a title match last week. Maybe that wore Bianca down, but Io Extreme Rules. She puts a chair on the body of Bianca, and then Bianca does the thing where, if you're watching wrestling, when someone wants to ruin wrestling, they'll be like, Bianca's actually holding the chair in place. Well, she has to do that, all right? It's just how wrestling works. Get over yourself. And then she hits the moonsault onto the chair that is on Bianca's body, which allows her to get the 3 count and the 4-star victory rivalry level 4.
Io reached for the sky.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Ilya Dragunov, you like dragons? Or do you like when you're Roman Reigns supreme? This is a title match of epic proportions. Can Roman take it away from Ilya? Can Roman steal a rivalry away from Triton and start a beef with Ilya? That might be the bigger storyline here. First things first, Roman Reigns steals the belt. But he does it. He respects the Triton-Ilya rivalry. He just says, I just want your belt, Ilya.
That's why.
Yeah. Imagine Roman ducking Triton. Wow.
More ring experience than Roman Reigns.
You don't poke around with the greats. Speaking of the greats, the rivalry grows as Sol Ruca, the new great, pokes the bear of Tamina, the old great. Rivalry level 2, even though somehow it was a weak promo. I don't get it. Anyways, Natalya, Blair Davenport, they said, you know what? We'll help you fill out the match card this week. We know everyone's sent away on business, sent away to get rest. So we'll fill in and even start a rivalry of their own. So Natalya gets a big victory there over Blair Davenport. Oh, look at this. Advertising queen. Chad Gable says, I know you're strapped for cash, so let me get you over 10 G's, and I'm not even going to lose any of my pop. What an absolute king. That might be like one of the best advertising promos NXT has ever seen. I had good fortune with those. So hopefully I have good fortune here as Trish Stratus. She's in danger, maybe getting a little fatigued, might get a little hurt. Trying to help us out. Get a card in the mid card to fill out. Oh my gosh, Nia Jax. Just don't hurt her. Trish wins. Rivalry starts. Good match. We like it. All good things. And we like to have rivalry start. Just gives us more options, more flexibility. I'm trying to do things with the tag team stables, but And then, oh my goodness. Great Khali. I don't even know.
I just try to talk like I have peanut butter on the roof of my mouth. It's like the same thing I do with Andre. I mean, you kind of did it. Great Khali raised money for NXT.
And he did. He actually raised more money than Chad Gable did. But he did lose a little bit of pop, but that's okay. We can shoulder that.
Nobody understood him.
Yeah, no. What are you going to do? So good start there as Great Khali makes his debut in the CodyVerse. And then Tonga gonna put the titles back on the line against El Grande Dragon. And here we go. No, this is not a tag team worth beefing with. I don't know if they might never lose to El Grande and Dragon. I don't know. That might just be too much of a mismatch, but maybe I can find a more suitable tag team opponent later. Speaking of, Yokozuna, he's like, you know what? Screw Great Khali. I'll lose half the popularity he does and get you almost as much money as he does. So overall, 3 great advertisings. We get over 30 grand combined of just free monies, and it only costs us a total of 9 popularity. So not bad overall. Yokozuna, Great Khali, welcome to the brand. And then, we're going to be like ECW. We're going to run a match back. Shawn Michaels, Braun Breaker.
Hell yeah.
Title back on the line.
Hell yeah.
This time, no tables match, though, to help Shawn out. Can Braun break through, or can he break something and get injured as his stamina is starting to wane?
3rd straight chance.
Or does my patience break? No, Braun. Big win. Takes the belt. Rivalry grows. Amazing match. Amazing finish. NXT is back, baby. Braun Breaker Finally, dude, I'm happy for you. Just to put him in a match in the PLE and we watch it, and then he just freaking gets his ass beat like usual. Okay.
All right. So to round us out for this week of book, WCW kicked off 3.5 stars NW over the New Catch Republic in the Tornado Tag match. They begin a feud. Randy Orton takes down Carmelo Hayes. 2 stars. 3.5 stars. Jade Cargill over Zelina Vega. Their rivalry goes to level 3. Half a star as Raquel and Jakara start a feud. And then the main event, 4 stars. Bianca Belair and falling to Io Sky. Io Sky, your women's champion. And level 4 on the feud. For NXT, it is going to be Roman Reigns, your new North American champion, taking down Ilya Dragunov. 3.5 stars. Natalia starting a feud with Blair Davenport in a 2-star victory. Trish Stratus starting a feud with Nia Jax in a 3-star victory. Guerrillas of Destiny take care of Dragon Lee and El Grande Americano. 2 stars on the match. Level 2 now on the rivalry. And in the main event, 4 stars. Braun Breaker, 3rd time the charm. He takes down Shawn Michaels, gets the world title, and the rivalry goes to level 3. Call side things. Sol Ruka calls out Tamina for level 2. Then over to Raw, it's Becky Lynch taking down Charlotte Flair. 3.5 stars in the tables match. Cody Rhodes starting a feud with Brooks Jensen. 3-star victory. 3.5 stars for Alexa Bliss and Tatum Paxley winning the women's tag titles over Disco Bell and Julia, beginning a tag feud. Abyss beginning a singles feud with Rey Mysterio with a 4-star victory there. And in the main event, Falls Count Anywhere, 4.5 stars. Bret Hart makes Tony D'Angelo tap out, but Bret Hart and Aleister Black beginning a feud in a post-match attack. And then finally, for ECW, Tornado Tag, Pretty Deadly takes down the YS6 as the rivalry goes level 2 in that 4-star match. 2 stars for Orzar taking down Coral and Ethan Page. China on her way out the door gets a 3.5-star victory over Scarlett. It did start a feud, but that feud vanishes because China will be on NXT in the next episode. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. 2.5 stars. Molly Holly takes down Lola Vice. That rivalry up to level 2. And then the Great Muta, 4.5 stars over Afa. That rivalry now up to level 3. Call side of things, Gigi Dolan starts a feud with Ivy Nile, and Doc Daddy starts a feud with Charlie Dempsey. For ECW, they're going to get a 118 rating score. They're going to get 11,000 fans, $44,000. Wyatt 6 with the official tag chemistry. For Raw, it's going to be a 124. They're going to get 10,000 fans, and they're going to get $69,000. Canada, what did Tatum Paxley want to say to Disco Bell? Thank you. That was perfect. Then for WCW, we get a 112 rating. 65 fans, baby. We're in the positive this week. $39,000, and the New Catch Republic have their tag team chemistry. Also, Carmelo Hayes DQ against Rand Dusty. He was afraid. And then for NXT 2.0, it's going to be a 116 rating score. 2,000 fans, $165,000. Now Grande Americano and Dragon Lee have the tag team chemistry.
Who would have thought?
They're working on it.
As they get their ass beat.
For Raw, beating ass with that network special for the commissioner. Go ahead, double check. And then, that's right, that's what it was. For the Blood, Sweat, Tears, that was elevating people to new tier levels. You're going to get a contract negotiation 2. For my side, for doing a tornado tag, I get schooled 3. Cheek.
Yeah.
Gets his accidentally, gets scouted. Double the cash cost of those talent scouts. And that is where we are to close this episode. So I am up 127,000 on Cheek. Cheek is up 21,000 on Canada. Canada is up 45,000 on Armando. At the bottom there, let's see who gets emails.
245,000.
Wait, what?
Armando's way behind. He's 200,000 fans behind. You just said 45,000.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make him feel a little better.
Yeah, fair. Oh, we got our Raw emails.
Waiting.
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't even realize it's Raw. I never start my emails anymore. Tatum Paxley says thanks for the rematch against Julia. I guess the tag badge counts. That's awesome. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. I thought he wanted $50,000, but New Jack says he's the best superstar at Raw, and he's so bored on Raw.
Wants a
he needs a bigger
threat.
test Rey Mysterio and Jesse the Body Ventura, which is great because they're feuding. We'll throw in Rey. Why not? I'll make it happen. He's happy, smiling without teeth. And Triple H, he's brought in, just like he did to Cheek, he's bringing in physical trainers to either train Bret the Hitman Hart and Abyss for $30K or just one of them for free. I think considering we want Rey Mysterio kind of in our triple threat next week, he's not really going to have a shot. We have 183,000. I think I will take the 30K for both. It's a solid deal, especially in season 3, especially for two legends getting their stamina way back up is going to be beneficial.
Boom. And that brings us to the end of this episode. So, Canada, you had your emails there first. So as I scroll over to the standings where Armando is ungodly far behind. Pretty majestic there. We love to see it. Just want to remind the people that we're like, oh, no, the AI is going to beat you guys. And then look where his sorry ass is. But Canada, you were the biggest fan gainer this episode between the two episodes. You also know now that, coming to the next episode, we've got a big contest. There's New Jack's calling some shots.
Yeah, he's calling some shots. That's what I like to see out of the new talent here on Raw. And I guess maybe that those icons, those legends, they're going to be calling their shots, and we're going to give them their shots. So I'm excited. We're climbing up. Season 3 is looking to be great, and I can't wait to see what Season 3's got in store. So like the video, subscribe, because I never get to say it, so I wanted to say it.
No, that's valid. It's fun to say, and it's even more fun when the people do it too, watching the videos, and they're like, oh, yeah, I'll do those things. It's awesome. For my side, I'll hop in next here. So tough episode for me to start season. I expected the first show to be a bit rough because, again, when I was thinking about what I wanted to do this season and then thinking about like the classes I had people at, when I draft, I kind of I take the people I want. I'll fix the things I need to fix as it goes. But it did set me behind this week this episode. As we get further and further into the save, we're going to see it a lot in season 3. The amount of fans we have, the amount of logistics we have, there does become a bigger responsibility to put on good shows. So if you have a dud, it's going to really hurt you. So I lost fans on the first show. I got literally 65 fans on the second show. So I was a net negative on fans this episode. It's going to affect all of us here. It might not affect Armando yet because he's ass. But for the three of us on these Discord calls, we've got to be putting on good shows. If we're not, it's going to hurt more now. So I've got some of the initial navigation. I still have some work to put in to get things how I want them. But we'll have to kind of see. Next episode, I may need to adjust from what I want to do for the time being and just kind of go with kind of the roles and the classes I have in front of me to make things happen. I'll make that decision next episode, but I'm still excited about the roster. I'm still excited for what we can get going. We have a head start on some feuds, so I think the Go Home show and the first PLE Backlash, I think I can put some good stuff out there to recoup what I lost here this episode and potentially on the first show of the next episode. Cheek, to you last. You had a big day here, so obviously Canada, makes the big move with his godlike as well as his home. I'm blank. What the hell is that thing called? Homecoming.
Contract magnet.
Oh yeah, contract magnet. Yeah.
I haven't used the magnet yet, but yes, the homecoming.
Yeah, so the homecoming with Road Dogg, but you yourself, Cheek, you end up also making some big splashes. You steal China, you go on the hunt for Triton, you get Triton, then you also get some fresh meat afterwards to go ahead and grab Great Khali and Yokozuna. There's a lot of beef on NXT 2.0 and a lot of returning strength as well.
Yeah, NXT 3.0, mind you. But no, we add 4 bodies. I didn't expect to add Great Khali, Yokozuna. Yes, I'm aware I squandered the full power of that card by signing 3 people at half off, but it kind of is what it is. This early in the season, just not a lot of extra cash flow, so I just kind of had to make the most of it. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to bring in a couple high-end giants like that, and of course, Triton is going to be locked in. You'll see him next episode. Locked in for the season. He's home now. China, she's home now. So that's a huge get for the women's division. One, I needed more bodies on the female side, but I also, to bring in a legend like that is critical. And then I still got another fresh meat out there, so we could still bring in 3 more bodies. I still got another cheat code, if you will, that I can use. So I have the potential to keep bringing in a lot of high-end talent, not just more bodies, but high-end bodies. So I'm very excited. I got to keep the momentum going, just keep making this full push, try to run you down by season's end and just see where I'm at. So overall, very good start. I think we had a good first 2 weeks, so just got to keep the momentum going.
Boom. And again, hopefully y'all enjoyed watching. Hopefully you are ready here for season 3. We saw a lot of power cards get hit at the end of season 2, start of season 3. We're seeing more. You know, we play this long form series until the new game comes out, but you know, life, man, it's December when we're recording this. It's December when you're going to see this video. Before we know it, we're going to be talking about 2K26 as well. So we know that the clock is ticking. We've got moves to make, and we appreciate y'all vibing with us as we make those moves. So the next video you're watch, whatever it may be, if it's, you know, this lovely MyGM mode, if it's our co-op series, if it's our pay-per-view sims, if it's our universe mode, if it's a fun little surprise that pops up and goes, ooh, hi, look, I'm a surprise, whatever it is, we look forward to having you there. But until next time, love y'all, appreciate y'all, totals.